Ben Simmons was once hailed as the next LeBron James, a designation that carried immense expectations and excitement. His unique combination of size, skill, and basketball IQ set him apart from his peers, leading many to believe he could redefine the point guard position. With a height of 6 feet 9 inches and the agility of a guard, Simmons was seen as a generational talent, capable of dominating games in multiple ways. His college career at LSU showcased his potential, where he dazzled scouts with his playmaking ability, rebounding prowess, and defensive skills. However, as the years have passed, the initial excitement has been overshadowed by a series of challenges and disappointments. Injuries, inconsistent performance, and a notorious inability to shoot have raised questions about his future in the league. Fans and analysts alike are left wondering, can Simmons reclaim the promise that once surrounded him? Is there still a path for him to rise to greatness, or has he become a cautionary tale of what could have been? The basketball world watches closely, eager to see if he can overcome the obstacles in his way and fulfill the potential that so many believed he had. Let's rewind to the beginning of Simmons' career, a time when the basketball world was abuzz with anticipation. Coming out of LSU, he was nothing short of a phenomenon. Standing at an impressive 6 feet 9 inches with the agility and skill set of a point guard, Simmons instantly drew comparisons to basketball legends like LeBron James and Magic Johnson. His ability to handle the ball, create plays, and score made him a standout player in college, and his versatility on the court had scouts and analysts alike buzzing with excitement about his potential. During his time at LSU, Simmons showcased his remarkable talents, averaging nearly 20 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. His performance not only highlighted his scoring ability but also his exceptional vision and passing skills, which allowed him to facilitate plays and involve his teammates. This unique combination of size and skill set him apart from other prospects, making him one of the most highly regarded players entering the NBA. When the Philadelphia 76ers selected him first overall in the 2016 NBA Draft, the expectations were sky-high. Fans were eager to see how this young talent would translate his college success into the professional realm. Analysts predicted that Simmons could be a franchise player, capable of leading the 76ers back to prominence after years of rebuilding. The excitement surrounding his arrival was palpable, with many believing they were witnessing the birth of a future superstar who could change the landscape of the league. The stage was set for Simmons to make his mark, and the basketball community was ready to embrace him as the next big thing. Simmons kicked off his rookie year with a bang, immediately establishing himself as a force to be reckoned with in the NBA. He averaged nearly 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists per game, showcasing an all-around game that left fans and analysts in awe. His ability to score, rebound, and facilitate made him a triple threat on the court, and he quickly became the centerpiece of the Philadelphia 76ers offense. From the very first game, it was clear that Simmons was not just another rookie, he was a player capable of changing the dynamics of a game. His early performances were electrifying, filled with highlight reel plays that had everyone buzzing. Whether it was a dazzling assist to a cutting teammate, a powerful drive to the basket, or a crucial rebound in traffic, Simmons demonstrated a level of poise and skill that belied his age. The comparisons to LeBron James became a regular topic of conversation among commentators and fans alike, as they marveled at his size, vision, and ability to impact the game in multiple ways. The excitement surrounding Simmons was palpable. Every time he stepped onto the court, there was an air of anticipation, as fans hoped to witness something special. His presence revitalized the 76ers, who had been struggling for years, and the team began to see success on the scoreboard. With Simmons leading the charge, the franchise was finally winning games, and the long-suffering fan base began to dream of a brighter future. The combination of his talent and the team's improving performance created a perfect storm of optimism, and for a moment, it seemed as though Simmons was poised to fulfill the immense promise that had been placed upon him. But then came the turning point in Ben Simmons' career. Injuries began to plague him, sidelining him at crucial moments and disrupting his rhythm. The most significant moment came during a pivotal Game 7 against the Atlanta Hawks in the 2021 playoffs. With the game on the line and an open lane ahead, Simmons passed up an easy layup, opting instead to dish the ball to a teammate. This decision shocked fans and analysts alike, leading to widespread criticism. That moment would haunt him for years, symbolizing not just a missed opportunity but also a deeper struggle with confidence. The incident marked a dramatic shift in public perception. Once viewed as a potential superstar, fans began to question whether he could ever live up to the lofty expectations set for him. Doubts crept in about his mental toughness and ability to perform under pressure, casting a shadow over his promising career and altering the narrative surrounding him. The excitement that once surrounded Simmons started to fade, replaced by skepticism and concern about his future in the league. As seasons passed, Ben Simmons' struggles became increasingly pronounced, shifting the narrative from hope to skepticism. Initially celebrated for his versatility and playmaking ability, Simmons quickly established himself as a formidable defender, capable of guarding multiple positions and orchestrating the offense. However, as time went on, his shooting woes began to overshadow his many strengths, casting a long shadow over his contributions to the team. Despite being named an All-Star, the discussions surrounding him increasingly focused on his inability to shoot the ball effectively. This lack of a reliable jump shot became a critical issue, especially in high-pressure situations where teams would often exploit his weaknesses by sagging off him defensively. Opponents recognized that they could afford to leave him open, forcing him into uncomfortable positions and limiting his impact on the game. Fans and analysts began to question whether he could adapt his game to meet the demands of the modern NBA, where shooting is essential for success. The league had evolved, placing a premium on spacing and perimeter shooting, and Simmons found himself at a crossroads. The once promising trajectory of his career now seemed clouded with uncertainty. Doubts about his future with the 76ers grew louder, as many wondered if he could ever overcome these obstacles and return to the elite status that was once expected of him. The excitement that initially surrounded his potential began to wane, replaced by frustration and disappointment. Each missed opportunity and uninspired performance added to the narrative of a player who, despite his immense talent, struggled to fulfill the lofty expectations placed upon him. As the seasons continued to unfold, the question lingered: could Simmons find a way to adapt and evolve, or would he remain trapped in a cycle of unfulfilled promise? The basketball community watched closely, hoping for a turnaround but grappling with the reality that time was running out for him to reclaim his place among the game's elite. In a surprising turn of events, Ben Simmons was traded to the Brooklyn Nets, offering him a chance for a fresh start away from the relentless scrutiny he faced in Philadelphia. Hopes were high that this new environment would allow him to reinvent himself and rediscover the confidence that had eluded him. With a roster featuring superstars like Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, many believed Simmons could thrive as a complementary player, focusing on his strengths in defense and playmaking. However, his post-trade performance left much to be desired. Instead of the resurgence that fans and analysts anticipated, Simmons continued to struggle on the court. He faced challenges in finding his rhythm, and his offensive contributions remained limited. The shooting issues that had plagued him in Philadelphia persisted, leading to further frustration from both fans and teammates. The optimism surrounding his move to Brooklyn began to fade, as it became clear that Simmons was still grappling with the same mental and physical hurdles that had hindered his career. As a result, questions about his future in the league grew louder, casting a shadow over what was once seen as a promising new chapter. Now, Ben Simmons finds himself at a crossroads in his career. The question looms: can he adapt and reinvent himself as a valuable role player, or is it too late for him to reclaim the destiny that once seemed so bright? The pressure is immense, with the weight of expectations hanging over him like a cloud. For Simmons, the path forward requires not only a shift in mindset but also a willingness to embrace a different style of play. He must find ways to contribute beyond scoring, leveraging his defensive skills and playmaking ability to impact games positively. However, the clock is ticking, and as each season passes, the urgency to prove himself grows. As fans, we're left wondering if the once promising star will become a cautionary tale in sports history, a reminder of what happens when talent is overshadowed by struggles. The basketball community watches closely, hoping for a turnaround but bracing for the possibility that Simmons' journey may serve as a poignant lesson about the fragility of potential and the challenges of overcoming adversity in the competitive world of professional sports. In the end, Ben Simmons' journey is a complex narrative woven with threads of extraordinary talent, immense potential, and a series of missed opportunities. From his early days as a college sensation to his electrifying rookie season, Simmons was heralded as a future superstar, capable of reshaping the game. However, as the years progressed, injuries and mental hurdles began to cloud his once promising trajectory, leading to a turbulent career marked by inconsistency and self-doubt. The basketball world has witnessed the highs of his remarkable skills, his defensive tenacity, court vision, and ability to facilitate plays, but these have often been overshadowed by his struggles with shooting and confidence. As he navigates his way through the challenges of the NBA, the question remains: will he rise from the ashes of his past setbacks and reclaim the greatness that many believed was his destiny? Or will he fade into obscurity, a cautionary tale of what could have been? This uncertainty hangs in the air, as fans and analysts alike ponder the future of a player who once seemed destined for greatness. The next step Simmons takes will be critical, not only for his career but also for how he is remembered in the annals of sports history. Will he find a way to adapt, embrace a new role, and contribute meaningfully to his team? The answers to these questions will ultimately define his legacy and determine whether he can transform his narrative from one of unfulfilled promise to one of redemption and success.